officials, traditional rulers, religious leaders, captains of industry, businessmen and women, some of these have been vaccinated. But the anger by these protesters is that Governor Obaseki has not made it compulsory for Edo people to be vaccinated. This, they say, is an infringement to the fundamental human rights of Edo people.
Even under the heavy rain, the protesters from different civil societies, representatives of religious bodies, members of the Equity International Initiative paid the sacrifice to make public their rejection of any policy that trample on the fundamental rights of the people of Edo State who are being compelled to take the COVID-19 vaccines. The protesters went round major roads in Benin City to the Secretariat of Edo State Chapter of the Nigerian Bar Association, Secretariat of the Nigerian Union of Journalists, NUJ, and the Edo State Government House. They were, however, prevented from entering the Edo State Government House. The spokesperson and convener, Mr. Chris Iyama, said the right to worship, access to banks, and other public spaces is fundamentally enshrined in the Constitution of the country.
The thing of vaccine is a choice. You do not force anybody to take a vaccine. Our demand is that, number one, the governor must apologize to Edo citizens for issuing that statement. If he has taken vaccine, so be it. But he should not enforce vaccine on people. We say no to forceful vaccination.
Others said the government of Edo State should declare a state of emergency on deteriorating insecurity and infrastructure across all sectors. They said the statement by the Minister of Health, Dr. Osaige Ihanire, that manufacturers of the vaccines will not be held liable is enough reasons not to force people to be vaccinated.
The Minister of Health, Dr. Osaige Ihanire, have come to media space to tell us that he signed an indemnification certificate on behalf of us to exempt the producers, that if anything happened to us as a people that are vaccinated, the manufacturer of the drug will not be held accountable. Now the question, who is that person that will become the guinea pig to be used for test running?
Security challenges everywhere. Somebody cannot travel to Eho as we speak right now because of the high rate of kidnapping on the places. Government should channel their energy on security.
We're not saying vaccine is wrong. We are saying do not force us to take the vaccine.
Receiving the letter of protest, the Chief of Staff to Edo State Government, Mr. Osaigbobo Iyoha, promised to forward their complaints to the Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki.